Coinbase Custody is a qualified custodian by meeting the definition of bank as defined in the custody rule. We're chartered under New York banking law and authorized to act as a fiduciary on our clients' behalf. Specifically, we hold their assets in trust when we hold them in custody. Those fiduciary powers are the same as a nationally chartered bank, and that's what allows us to meet that definition of bank in the Advisors Act.
We're committed to offering complete due diligence on our custody solution. We've offered this in-depth due diligence to ensure that the institutional investor community knows the questions to ask when choosing a best-in-class crypto custodian.
What's your custodian's regulator's pedigree? Who else do they regulate? How do they interact with federal regulators? What's their state reciprocity? We chose to work with the New York Department of Financial Services because they check all these boxes. The NYDFS has been regulating banks for hundreds of years and has really well-honed and established practices to come in and examine those banks' operational procedures. A lot of what we had to do was take our current operating procedures and level up so that they meet the requirements of the DFS as part of their regular bank exams. This includes all of the obvious things you'd expect as part of being a bank: KYC, AML, transaction monitoring. Beyond that, it includes ongoing capital requirements, insurance, customer protection, segregation of assets, and regular audits. Some of these are really interesting. Take audit, for example. The NYDFS and our auditors care that there's only ever one copy of a private key controlling a cold storage address, and that Coinbase Custody is the only entity controlling that sole copy of a private key. Building in audit controls to evidence to ourselves, our clients, NYDFS, and others that we are the only entity in control of that key is something that we've had to build in from the ground up.
From the very beginning of Coinbase, we've been focused on the customer above all else. We believe that we should ensure the customer has great outcomes no matter what happens. We've been active in the insurance markets for cryptocurrency specifically since 2012, and we've been leading the charge and ensuring there's enough capacity in this market to actually meet cryptocurrency's needs as it evolves into this institutional asset class that we're seeing it become now. It means we have the most experience in insurance. It means we have the largest policies in cryptocurrency insurance. It means we're the ones paving the road of insurance for other cryptocurrencies, companies that want to follow in our wake and ensure that they're providing the best possible outcomes to their users, no matter what happens.
Coinbase is running towards regulation. Creating an open financial system is about responsible adoption of crypto assets. The NYDFS shares that vision. Working with the NYDFS allowed Coinbase Custody to launch as the right platform for institutional investors today. This is an inflection point for the industry, and we're really excited. Come to custody.coinbase.com to learn more.